Hello. You guys hear the music? Is the audio playing? Hello chat. Sensei Gia, thanks so much for the 11 months. One more for my Topra. Nice. Nathan 24. Thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Bean Shapiro, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I'm back. Wait, there's music? Yeah, there's music. Do you guys not hear music? I hear music, okay. Oh crap, what is Luffy doing? Oh, Zombamon! I finally tweeted Alexo Capo's build. All you Alexo Capo fans in chat, the time for Alexo Capo's build has been announced on my Twitter and Alexo Capo's Twitter. Y'all whack boys, stop yelling re. What? Music is there just low. Alright, let me raise the music then.
What's up, Mason? Beam stressing my S F R N cause I got drivers test tomorrow.
I hear the music and it's damn good. Right. This is good. Thanks so much for the 8 months. I'm stressing my ass off right now because I got driver's test tomorrow. Any words of advice? Oh, driver's test? Easy. Just don't crash. Coffrey, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Dawn Profiter, Old, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Sen and Sito, thanks so much for the 5 months. Yo, Sean, hello. Is this live or is this a rerun of another TGR build? Zias, hello. Yeah, just don't crash. Did I get scratched? Oh, okay, I thought I had a scratch here from the cats. I'm back from Seattle. Feels like I haven't streamed for a long time, which I haven't. I skipped Thursday and Friday last week because I was in Seattle. Oh, I should also show off my loot from the Seattle meetup. I have some loot. I'm Lurk, thank you so much for the 7 months. Functional, hello. So yeah, I was in Seattle this weekend. First time in Seattle. The food was really good. I gotta go back to Seattle. At least for the food. Food was really good. I went there Thursday afternoon. It wasn't raining all weekend, but it drizzled. Oh shoot, Ippy, hello. Is it pronounced Ippy? IP? Yeah, I wish I could have hung out with you, but I didn't really get to travel much. Not travel, explore much. I went up Thursday afternoon, but Thursday and Friday was pretty much all business. We were busy casting too. Yeah, I heard. I went early with Mr. Ryan Norbauer. We're working on a little video project. So yeah, that took up all of Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday was the meetup. And then I pretty much flew out right after the meetup ended. So yeah, didn't get to travel as much or explore as much. Was Seattle as tech virgin bro as SF? Honestly, Seattle, at least the parts that I visited, so I stayed near Pike's Place. It kind of reminded me of SF, but like not as tall skyscrapers. Yeah, Seattle. It was also drizzling, so there weren't many people out. Maybe I went at a bad time. Maine, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. So Prof McDuckle, thank you so much for the 9 months. Mamba TV, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. So, ooh, we're already on the hype train. Nice. All right, so I got some loot. So the first thing I got, they gave out this single switch Is this even considered a macro pad? What is this? A one switch pad. You can use a chalk switch, an ALP switch, or an MX switch. Has a ruler on the side, not a ruler, but measuring keycaps. Maybe I'll build this. I don't know what to do with this. Wait, just kidding. I can't. There's no point in building this. There's no USB port. You can't even plug this in. You just hang this as a cool keychain, I suppose. That's one thing. Senencito, thank you so much for the 100 bits. C-Pops, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Chief Hassif, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah. They had this cute little keycap at the meetup as well. Double shot. I'm pretty feels like GMK. Feels and looks like GMK. Maybe I'm wrong, but they keep this. Oh, the hype train's still going. Nice. Are we on level 3? Level 4? Level 3? Level 2 complete? Ooh. Thank you. What I miss? Optinom, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. David Nash, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Diadems, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Decoy, thank you so much for the 5 months. A Signer, thank you so much for the 3 months. Appreciate all the content, hard work you do for this hobby. Thank you. Scam train? Why is it a scam train? What? Agnew, thank you so much for the 400 bits. Money laundering train. Also, my math is not sure. Tiny Makes Things, another fellow Twitch streamer slash keyboard enthusiast slash artisan maker, was also at the meetup, and she was selling these exclusive Corbies there. I think this is she said this was Seahawk themed or somewhat Seahawk themed, so this was exclusive just to the Seattle meetup, so pretty nice. So yeah, I got this from the meetup as well. Oh, I should add this to my collection. Wait. Did I lose an artisan? I swear I had more than one Corby. Oh, it's right here. I got one Corby here. One Corby here. Now I've got a third Corby. Ooh. So they look like different colors. Nice. Stash builds Boars, thank you so much for the 3 months. Nutty Power, thank you so much for the 5 months. 5 months ago I had a full wallet and no keyboards. Feels bad. One that, and then the cool part is this. Do you guys know what this is, chat? Have you guys seen this before? Anyone in chat tell me what this is? I got 2 of them. Dots, paper, braille? No, it's well, it is a paper with dots, yes, but it's not braille. It's not music tape. It's not a melody thing. No, it's not braille. Game Ball, thanks so much for the 5 months. What's Twitch Prime? I don't know, but we have 2 minutes left to hit level 4 on the hype train. If you guys have Twitch Prime, consider using it on my channel. This came from, I forgot the name of the machine. I don't think it might have been a deck machine. I don't think it was deck though. But this is essentially, I think this is hex. But as you type, this is part of a typewriter. As you type the letter on a type card, as you type the letters on the typewriter, it also punches out the code for each letter. Punch card. This isn't exact. I guess you can call this a punch card. Yeah. Well, punch cards were much bigger, I think. I also got to play around with the punch card, so that was pretty cool. Oh shoot! Did that actually work? Wait, the scam train actually worked. We're at 98%. What? Ducey, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hero, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Humble, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Jester Games, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I'm Lurk, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Element of Official, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Tekkens, thank you so much for the 4 months. Oh shoot, we already finished level 3. We're on level 4 now. So yeah, so I typed out a little sentence. I think I typed out Taeha Types was here at the museum. Please consider subscribing. Something like that. But the cool thing is, this is what they used back in the days to copy and paste. So you guys see the center line here? So this is kind of the benchmark. So there's this little roller feed that you can slip this into. So let's say you typed one out, right? You type out whatever sentence, paragraph. You could even copy and paste the whole story. So you would type it out. You would hook this onto your thing. And then if I can line this up. How do I line this up? So this was a copy and paste of my sentence. So you essentially feed this into the machine and the typewriter can convert these codes into the letters. So that was really cool to see in action. Yeah, so if you guys go to Seattle, check out the Living Computers Museum. Honestly, one of the best museums I've been to. They literally have a floor of just vintage keyboards you can try out. Kind of crazy that they have it out for display for people to actually play around with, but yeah, they've got tons of hands-on activities you can do. They have a physical punch card machine and a punch card sorting machine that you can use. And this was one of them as well. Yeah, they have like a mainframe section. There's literally just a raised floor section in the museum, and they just have a bunch of old mainframes running there that you can still work and see it in action. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. Matches word for word. Might stop by? Yeah, definitely check it out. Also great for kids if you have kids. It's called the Living Computers Museum in Seattle. Ducey, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Do you have any suggestion on where to get more information for people who would like to design their own keyboard cases, like where to manufacture, what materials to use, etc.? Keycap. Check out Keycap. You could also ask questions on Discords or Reddit. Most people in the hobby, they're just kind of self-taught. They just experimented a lot and found out factories that work for them. There isn't really like a central place for designers to go to. Yeah, I would also recommend maybe just blind messaging a bunch of existing designers. Worst they can say do is ghost you. Maybe they'll answer your question. Miss Yuki, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Silveran, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Oh shoot. Japanese Horror Rider, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Ars Arcanum, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Big spook. Yeah. Alright. For the build, we also have some stuff to unbox. First one being... I finally received a Space Cables cable. Literally everyone has received a Space Cables cable except for me. I'm the last one that Space Cables has sent this out to. So let's see how this fares. Misugi, thank you so much for the 300 bits. Holy, thank you so much. Yeah, so space cables kind of came out of nowhere, I feel like, but they've been gaining a lot of popularity. Oh wait, they cuss on their. Okay. Hold on. Never seen cussing on packaging. But yeah, they kind of blew up. I feel like not through the actual keyboard community. They've been, I know, like Brandon Taylor's, Bad C Tech, Random Frank P. They've all been kind of pushing space cables. But I do know many enthusiasts are now purchasing from them, so we'll see what this is about. Okay. Comes with a sticker, space cable. Is this? What happened to the sticker? The L got. Is that how the L's supposed to be? Ooh. So we got this dual tone sleeve going on. Canny Balama, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, and Misugi, thank you so much for another 400 bits. Look at this. Looks pretty nice. Jerk Chicken, hello. Initial impression. Ooh. It's pretty nice. Limo, I mean not Limo, Aviator. Still don't like aviators, but yo, this is nice. Look at the sleeving on this. If it'll focus. Okay. Nice. All right. Effing stellar. Yeah, so this is the 8008 colorway. He said he was also going to send me a Mr. Sleeves themed one, but he is waiting for some parts to make it. So this one just came first, just so he can have one out. This looks like it's USB-C. Nice. Man, this is so thick. This is it's a quick disconnect, but not so quick because you have to unscrew and then pull it apart, but this looks nice. Asian Fork, what the heck? Thank you so much for the $10 tip. And Silvertones, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Have you seen the kayak case? I have, yes. 8008. Well, no, it definitely looks closer to violet in person. If it looks red on screen, it's probably just Sony color science and bad lighting. In person, it definitely looks like a pink. We'll see how closely it matches the keycap set when the keycap set arrives, but in person, it's definitely a pink. Yeah. All right, maybe we'll use this cable today. Thank you so much to Space Cables for sending this out. Ooh. It's got a good return. Ooh. I've been a fan of these like dual tone cables as of late. I've even seen some tri-toned ones where there's like a third is one color, the second third is another color, and then the last third is another color. I haven't seen any quad tones though. Maybe we'll see a quad tone cable one day. All right. Next, we have a package from Prime Keyboards, one of my sponsors. Pentatone. What could this be? Unbox me. Chortle, how are you doing? Yo, Maddie, how are you doing? Hello. All right. Oh, no leaks. Oh, baby. Oh my gosh, look at this cute little sticker. I didn't know it's shipped with an alpaca sticker. A Prime KB sticker, nice. I finally received it comes, okay. So I asked for both the regular and the silent. Nice. I can finally try these out. Oh, I've never seen switches packaged like this. How does it work? What is the proper way to... I guess scissor. Stuff dude, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright. Ooze out some switches. So these are alpaca linear switches that you can currently purchase on primekb.com. They're a linear switch that is made by the Duroc factory. I think a lot of enthusiasts have been liking this switch so far. Karu, hello. Oh. This is smooth. It's factory lubed? What? This comes factory lubed? Wait. So, looks like people were not lying about them being smooth. These are actually pretty smooth. Have you built anything? No, I haven't, Functional. I mean, my commissions have been closed for a while, so I also haven't received new commissions. It looks like there's nothing on the actual slide. Oh, you can't even tell. There is lube on the legs, but this particular switch does not have lube on the slider, at least that I can see. Looks like the spring is gold plated for those of you guys who care. Oh, this is... I'm tempted to buy some, but I already have a big stock of linears. This is really smooth. What is that? This is a switch, Karu. This is called the alpaca switch, which you can purchase on... You can purchase this on primekb.com. This is really smooth. Man, I don't even know if I want to use 205 grade 0 on this. Papa Bear's Daddy, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Voloine, thank you so much for the 9 months. Hello. There is a silence version. So this is their regular linear. Oh god, this is a terrible way to open this, but... So I believe these are the silenced linear, so... Okay, that's interesting. So the housings are different between the silenced and non-silenced. Ooh. I don't know if I like the silenced one. It sounds kind of noisy, I want to say. I like this one better. Yeah, I would say the normal alpaca is probably... I mean, not that these aren't smooth or bad, but... I don't have a stock silent switch to compare this to. This is nice. Are those alpacas? Yes, these are alpacas. Lizaris, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Do you have any guides for beginners looking to build their own keyboard? I don't have a guide yet. but I'm hoping to have guides later on this year. Yeah, okay, so initial impressions, it's pretty nice. They overtake the GAT inks? We can compare. I should have stock GAT inks. Hopefully. I have stock gadgets here. Zamman, hello, what? Alright. So these are Gateron inks. Wait, the spring on the GAT ink is so bad. Hold on. Can you guys hear the spring? Do you guys hear the spring? It's like drrrr, drrrr. You don't hear it? It might be too quiet for the mic, but if I put it against my ear, I can hear the spring. Let me try putting a alpaca spring inside this, because the spring is throwing me off. UHMWP stems. Okay, I'll try it out, Zambumon. I will try it out. Alright, so we're gonna put the Gateron ink. Sorry, the alpaca spring and the Gateron ink. Compare it that way. Oh, I have a verdict. Alpacas are smoother. Not that Gateron inks aren't smooth. Gateron inks are more than enough for me for smoothness. But I would say the alpacas, it's smoother. Alpacas are lighter. Yeah, so I mean stock spring wise it is lighter, but I did put an alpaca spring in here. So the springs are currently the same for both switches here. I also prefer the sound of the alpaca. At least without a keycap, we'll see. All right, I say alpacas are smoother. Are the alpacas expensive? They are not that expensive. You can go purchase them on primekb.com. I believe they're cheaper than GAT inks. GAT inks aren't cheap. They're around 65 cents or 70 cents a switch. It's definitely not cheap. $5.50 for 10, yes, that's not too bad for a switch. Okay. So Zambumon's been telling me to also try out bum wipes in an alpaca housing. We'll see. Is this the god tier linear the community has been waiting for? What about NK creams? I would say GAT inks are smoother than NK creams for sure. At least stock. NK creams also require a bit of break-in before they're smooth, I think. Alright, so I'm gonna take out this. So we already confirmed in a previous stream these UHMWP stems are godlike, and it'll make most switches feel smoother. Ooh. Wait. Wait, Zambumon, this sucks. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It actually is smoother, yeah. Not that alpacas aren't smooth, but the friction on this, it's definitely noticeably easier to press than this. So it's using the same switch, same housing, same spring. The stems are different. But that stem difference, I can personally feel the difference in amount of friction that I need to overcome for both. Wow, do you even need to lube this? I mean, you can. It's kind of noisy. You can hear the spring. So I would definitely lube the spring. You should always lube the spring, in my opinion. But this is already so smooth. Maybe you don't need to lube the stem. Honestly, if you're lazy, you don't even have to lube the stem for this combination. Just lube the spring to get rid of the noise. This is... Do I want to say this is on the same level as good Hall effect switches? I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't have loose optical and Hall effect switches on me to compare this to, but this is pretty damn close. Where do I buy UHMWP stems? You can buy them from switchmod.net/Taeha type. Switchmod has started stocking these. Oh man, okay. I gotta do a build with this. But I don't want to do switch modding. maybe I'll just do switch modding during my next subathon. So I broke 50k on Twitch yesterday. I didn't even realize I did. Maybe I'll just, so that means the subathon is incoming. Maybe I'll just lube like 200 switches for 30 hours. Yeah. Bag lube the stems and film them? I don't think they need film. I mean, we'll see. I'm a pretty fast typist, so I don't personally need film. Wow, this is nice. It's noisy though, but this is the future. Switch mod sold out? Oh, feels bad. Yeah, well, if you guys can get your hands on these UHMPWEs, this is honestly a great and affordable way to turn ass linears into great linears. These stems aren't that expensive. If you literally have old Cherry MX switches lying around, just swap out the stem, put this in, it'll be on par with a Gateron ink at the minimum. I did that on a previous stream. Like, for me, that's enough smoothness for me. Now sound, I don't know. I have yet to see what this sounds like because I haven't built it up in a keyboard. Do not use with Cherry MX. Why? Why not? They are worse? Wait, not when I tried it out, Zambumon. When I put these in cherry housings, it was not that bad. It was actually pretty good. They are worse than OG Panda. It's definitely not worse. Alright, let me confirm, because Zambu's making me question myself.
Where are my MX Blacks?
Alright, I got Cherry MX Blacks here. These are pretty mediocre. No, not even mediocre. I got these from Novel Keys. I love Novel Keys, but this batch of Cherry Blacks was whatever. Alright, this not so good. If I pop this out and put this UH thingamajiggy, the spring is still terrible on this, but does it feel smooth? This is so much better than this. Even sound-wise, it's better. I mean, it's not going to make your switch. I take that back. This doesn't feel as good as a Gateron ink, but this is still way better than with the stock stem. It might depend on the batch. I guess so. Alpacas are even better. I do agree, Visionaire. So I just finally got to try out these alpacas, which is it's pretty darn smooth. Okay, nice. Zeno Sen STH, thank you so much for the 3 months. I built the keyboard with those stems and cherry housings. They were a lot better than stock IMO. That's what I have found in my testing as well. But it is also cherry. It could be very batch dependent. So your mileage may vary. Let's leave it at that. At least with the Cherry MX Black switches I have tried out, it has made the switch better in both cases. Cream or ink? Inks are smoother. I personally like the sound of creams more. But yeah, these alpaca linears, they're the future. I will ask Wodan to test it with some old MX Blues. Okay. Yeah, so okay, Zambumon, one thing, okay. The RT Cherry MX Blacks I have are like pretty good. The batch that I tried, that wasn't that, but those are just from Novel Keys. Those are pretty bad. But I want to say I got it. I probably bought it off Novel Keys almost a year ago now. A year and a half ago at most. So I've been sitting on them for a while just because they were ass. But yeah. Ooh, this is nice. This is smooth. Alpaca or ink? When it comes to just smoothness and stock switch performance, I think the alpacas win. The switch noise is much better on the alpaca. I would say alpacas are noticeably smoother to me as well. I like the look of it, if that matters to you. Nice. I like these. How's the silent one? The silent ones didn't impress me as much. All right, I'll bring out my Koyu. I personally don't like doing this test. It's not all that controlled. But we can try that. Are these? Yeah, these are all unlubed. Okay. Space cables, hello! I unboxed your cable. Thank you so much. It looks fantastic. Impressive work you have done, Space Cables. Although, I would have wished it was a Lima connector. I don't use aviators, but it looks very nice. Yeah. Looking forward to the next ones. Alright, we're gonna put these alpacas in. Let's see how good they sound. With keycaps. So TY alpacas, you and I are Gateron Inks. Alright, let me turn off my music, point the mic down. So these are alpacas. Oreo Milkshake, thank you so much for the 11 months. Michael, thank you so much for the 11 months. These are Gateron Inks. Oh, wait, these are silent. Oh. Okay. Let me remove these. I forgot I put silent Gat inks in here. I will have to install the stock Gateron inks. All right, redo. These are alpacas. These are Gateron inks. Can you guys hear the ping difference? Okay, this is alpaca. This is ink. I'm going to attribute most of this to the spring. Actually, yeah, sound-wise, the inks do sound deeper though. But not too far off in sound, other than the ping. Are those stock springs? Yes, these are completely stock. Yeah, alpaca's for sure smoother. Yeah, alpaca's smoother than the inks. I have spoken. Alpacas are GOAT when it comes to smoothness. Okay, let us try the silent ones. This is the way, yes. Versus creams, it's already established creams are not smooth stock compared to inks. Unless you're looking for a sound comparison, but which board is this? This is the Ramakoyu. This is a hot swap? Yes, this is a hot swap board. Alright, so we're going to install the silent alpaca linears. Is the reason you can remove the switches due to the board? It is mostly a PCB dependent thing. But I guess, yeah, it's a PCB dependent thing. Alright, so we have installed silent GAT inks stock and silent alpaca linears. Let's see how this turns out. Alright, T and Y. Wait, this feels so bad. Is the travel reduced on the silent switch? I don't think this is going 4 millimeters. The travel on this is pretty short. Travel is reduced due to the bumps? Yeah, I don't like this. This is like... this almost feels like the travel got reduced in half. Is the dampener that long? Let's see what the internal of this looks like. No, I mean I don't think it's all that much longer than a regular silent switch. But it's definitely noticeably worse. It's actually smaller than MX Silence. I'm wondering if it's a keycap issue. What if I put on a different profile? No, it still feels... this feels terrible. I absolutely hate switches with short travel. Smaller than MX Silence and Helios. Really? This travel feels so short. Gotta study, have a good stream, peace. Garsha, thank you for stopping by. Alright, silent alpacas, not for me. I also want to say it's noisier than GAT inks. The spring wise. For some reason the spring on this looks very... it sounds very noisy. It's much, I'd much rather prefer the silent GAT inks. This is bad. I would rather use chalk switches than this. This is how much I hate reduced travel. This is throwing me off. Yeah, it's really bad. But I guess if you want to speed silent linear switch, you can pick up this alpaca silent linear. But personally, I prefer the silent Gateron inks. Yeah. Flesher, thank you so much for the 4 months. Brian Types Code, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Julian Hent, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. More headshot. Silent gamer confirmed. Alright. Yeah, that's my take. I personally don't recommend the alpaca silent linears, but the regular alpaca linears, they are the new hot linear switch of 2020 so far. Very nice. Alright, that's much better. Nice. Okay. So stock alpaca is better than inks, but silent inks is better than alpacas. That is correct, Nordhell. I'm trading Telios for Vip Blacks right now, and I am forced to use a Corsair keyboard with speeds. Nice. How much are they? You can purchase 10 of these, 10 switches for $5.50 currently on primekb.com. They are a sponsor of this channel. I don't have a discount code for you guys, unfortunately, but switches aren't all that expensive. Also, if you guys are purchasing it, in your comments, just type out Taeha Types brought me here so I can get a raise. Golemy, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. All right. Nice. Okay, let's get to the actual build. Oh, you can see my mic today. Whoops. Hold on. Everyone under mom saying Tangy V2s are smooth as stock linear. I'm waiting for my Tangy V2s, but we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if they are super smooth. This UHM whatever material. I think it's proven itself already for switches at least. The stem is pretty OP. Yes. Limo versus aviator connectors. I'm personally a fan of aviators from an aesthetic standpoint. No, music is really... Oh, sorry, let me bring back the music. All right. Yes, I prefer Limo over aviators from an aesthetic standpoint. Sorry if I reversed it. Nathan Kim versus Taeha Types? I don't know. Who wins? Nathan Kim versus Taeha Types. All right. So, we don't have many failed builds on this stream. This was one of them. You guys remember this build? With all the Cricut switches? So, I was finally sent replacement switches. And we're going to be building this with Gateron Inks. Yeah, it turned out crooked because the client wanted a half plate, but the switches they sent me were plate mount, so they had no PCB legs. I told the client I don't want to straighten them, so they chose new switches to use. Yeah. Should I use a desoldering gun or just use a hand pump? What does chat say?
타이어 하트.
Vote yes if you guys want me to use a desoldering gun. Vote no if you guys want me to use just a regular hand pump. Yes for desoldering gun, no for hand pump. Nugs, thank you so much for the 4 months. Hello. I don't mind. I mean, I only soldered one pin on each switch, so it's not gonna take me super long, I think. Unless my desoldering sucks today. Build commands is, oh, did I say palm? I meant to say half polycarb. Half polycarbonate plate. Yes? Oh, looks like we're using the desoldering gun. Nice. Well, I will go grab my gun then. Pew pew. You guys can enjoy the cats. Oh, you guys can't see Luffy. Hold on. Oh. Isn't Luffy so cute? He's sleeping on the top floor. Alright. I brought out my gun. And you're on. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Do I have a plug? I do. All right, we'll let it heat up for a bit. You saying pew pew got you banned from Twitch? Wait, what? Is that a bannable offense, saying pew pew? That should not be that high. I'm firing my laser. It's an old video. Oh. Woke up the cats. Alright, let's go. Should be enough time. Okay. Ooh. Oh, 3 didn't come off. Nice. LeMayo pissing off my dog. Tfue made a video featuring your keyboard? What? Tfue makes YouTube videos? No way. You're lying. Let me look up Tfue.
I have tons of keyboards.
He said he's seusing on me? Oh, what is this link?
I have a
Oh shoot, he did upload a video. Well, I probably shouldn't watch it. I'm gonna get copyright strike again. Show on stream? Well, I plan on uploading this VOD, so... Should I just edit out the video? I can just edit out. The entire video is just for the keyboard you built him? Wow, really? Really? Alright, fine. I guess we'll watch it. We'll watch it after I finish desoldering. Hold on. Yeah, but if you guys didn't know, rendering 3H VOD just to cut out 10-minute video, yo, ZS, that's literally every stream. I have to cut out the starting soon. I literally download my VODs, trim out the starting soon section, and then export my VOD. literally wasted cycles on my CPU. Feels bad. Should I just not have a starting soon screen? No, but it'd still be the same, even if I didn't have a starting soon screen. I'd still be waiting on stream. Waiting for the bot to ping my Discord, waiting for people to roll in. I guess it doesn't make a difference. Mate, just start recording later. I don't record, Zambuman. I download my VOD directly. I've downloaded my VOD off Twitch. I'm not externally recording while streaming. Can't you just cut in YouTube? I don't like doing edits on YouTube. The tool's kind of ass. And it takes forever for the change to like propagate. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, Tifu unboxed his keyboard yesterday. He really liked it. I think instead of recording all that 4K footage that you have, what? ZS has to deal with pleb 1080p. Wait, even if I recorded, there's no way I could send him my streams every time. That I'd literally be sending him gigabytes. Maybe close to a terabyte of data a week. Stream at 240 FPS? Why? What do you need? My camera can't even output video at 240 FPS. Go back to Burke to use their Ethernet? Alright, did I finish? I think I did. I normally have a holder, but I cannot find it. Nice. Normally, I would clean out my desoldering gun after every use, but for the sake of the stream, I would just do it off stream at the end. But we are done with this for now. Let it cool off for a bit. All right, let's take a look at this video that Tifu put out.
I haven't.
Holy crap. It's already at 18,000. Is this the power of 11.5 million? Do you have a schedule for stream? I do, Goloni. It's underneath my stream. The Stoles, thank you so much for the 4 months. Is there any way to order a TGR Jane? It is not in stock anywhere, so I guess no. You would have to wait for it to either come in stock or order a commission. Okay. Let's take a look at the video. Please don't ban me, Mr. Tifu, for using your content. We're sorry. All right. But yeah, I've always said this. Nothing beats trying out a custom keyboard in person. And you really have to try it out in person to see what it feels like. All right. Yeah, hopefully he uses this keyboard until he dies. Be hard to top this score. I wonder if he'll still continue buying keyboards. Having a keyboard from a large person seems like a stressful experience. Yeah, it honestly is. Kevito. Alright, let us get to the build today. So I have already checked the stabilizers on the previous stream, so I don't think we need to test it again, but we can. The PCB should also be fine. All we gotta do is insert these switches and then solder. Why is some of the plate missing? So this is called a half plate. Because there is no plate material around the alphas, it provides for a softer typing experience around here. It also changes the sound a bit, obviously, because there's no longer plate material here that you're slapping against. But I would say the main benefits of going half plate are for the comfortability and typing for it. Can I link his old custom keyboard? I know what his old custom keyboard is, Goodness Turns. Links are for subs only, unfortunately. Where exactly can you pre-order TGR Jane V2? Can you link me? Sorry for spam. You can check out Keycap. S Sprite, hello. What was his old custom? Well, he had a couple. He has owned a 5 degree from KVD fans. He's owned a Clipe from Mechanisk. He's had a couple.
객수리 기프티드 어티어 1섭 투군 이즈턴트 디스
Hey, thank you so
일즈데어
much for
퍼스트
gifting a
기프트
sub.
서브 인더 채널.
Oh man. Gateron ink. Okay, it's clipped in. The Jane PCB looks not nice in my opinion. I will say Wilbus PCBs definitely do feel and look nicer. But Jane PCB is not bad either. Okay, maybe. Yes, it is loud. Whoops, I forgot to reduce that. Okay. Shade TV, hello. What was the longest time you spent on building a custom keyboard? Depends on what you consider time spent. Commissions, like if you go for the fully custom commission where you get a case manufactured, that usually drags on for a couple months. But in terms of assembly, longest I've taken maybe like 4 hours for just the assembly. Putting the acrylic Alice took a while. That's also true. Keone, hello. Okay. I thought today's stream was going to be easy. Oh, no wonder. These GAT inks are filmed. No wonder it's so tight. Alright, we might have ourselves another long stream. Because it will take a while for me to ensure the switches are actually clipped in. Doesn't want to straighten switches, I'll send them this. Yeah. Solve one problem, you get hit with another. Alright, that one went in nicely. Is it worth filming your switches? I personally only film cherry switches, but I'm also not someone who's affected by wobble that much. Wobble is only really an issue if you type slow, in my opinion. So if you guys want to save money, just learn to type faster. Filming makes him sound better too. That is true. According to Wodan's video, filming makes the switch sound deeper. I have found that to be true in most of the switches I've tried, I feel like, but I've never done a scientific comparison for all switches. Alright. Filming it with a camera makes it sound different. That is also true, yes. Morven Matt, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. What's the difference between arrow layout and standard layout on a PCB? I'm not sure I understand your question, Ghost Club. Does the Jane PCB support UK or ISO layout? I believe it does. Yes. Yes, it does. The Jane PCB definitely supports ISO at least. My gosh, this is a nightmare. It's kind of hard because it's a polycarb plate. So there isn't much for. The plate is just flexing. Aren't half plates a lot harder to maintain and clean? I wouldn't say so necessarily. Oh no, it's okay. I'm looking into building a 60% keyboard for my first build. Any recommendations on the PC? It depends on your case, Novice Gaming, but I'm assuming you're using pretty generic parts. DZ60 is a good choice. Instant 60 is a good choice.
How can I get the sub roll in Discord?
Gergs, thank you so much for the tip. How do you get the sub roll? You have to connect your Twitch account to your Discord account in the Discord settings, and then every hour or so, I have a bot that refreshes and resyncs everyone's role. So if you don't see a role, most likely you haven't connected your Twitch account to your Discord account. Best hot swappable PCB. There is no such thing. It also depends on your layout, what case you're using. We're gonna be seeing a lot of bests kind of questions, huh? I can already feel best this, best that. Raymond, hello. Missed you. Also, apparently Flair was in Seattle this weekend too. Feels bad, I couldn't hang out. $159. Thank you so much for the 1 year. Dang, 159 hit the 1 year mark. How are you doing? What is the best question to ask? All right. Almost done. Will you come in to Tokyo anytime soon? Oh, I would love to visit Japan, but don't have the time or means to. I also don't. I feel like most of my. Do I have a lot of viewers in Japan? The Japanese community is into other interests in the keyboard hobby. Rotten Box, hello. Sage of Glass, hello. I recognize you. All right. Let's see. We are going stepped caps. You have a lot of Japanese in your viewers? Really? Do I? I'm not sure. If you do go to Japan, you're gonna check out Ushikoba? Yeah, if I went to Japan, I would definitely check out Ushikoba. As a content creator, if I visit Japan ever, and if it's assuming I have the means to, and I don't visit Ushikoba, that means I have failed as a keyboard content creator. If I literally don't go to one of the few brick and mortar keyboard stores in the world. Assuming I have the means to. Sometimes, I mean, it is possible I end up going to Japan for a very business-oriented trip and I don't get to explore much, but yeah, I would love to check out the store. Have you tried out the HHKB Type S yet? I tried it out briefly at the Seattle meetup. There was one at the meetup. The new one, at least. Zambumon saying EU trip? I'll think about it, Zambumon. I'll think about it. Do I have a lot of EU viewers? Well, I guess this is unfair to ask. Vote yes if you're a EU viewer currently. Vote no if you're not an EU viewer. Although this isn't an EU-friendly stream, so this is not a great poll to take right now. What kind of poll is this? It's a rigged poll. That's the best kind of poll. And a brain poll. All right. No Spaniards in chat. All right, the majority of chat voted no. I'm sorry, Zambumon. Looks like I don't have many EU viewers. Rigged like NA election. Yo, Feature Crime, hello. Omni HBM, thank you so much for the Stitch Prime sub. Nebula, hello. How do you like inks? I personally really like inks. I think they are a great linear switch. But today we found a switch that is cheaper and smoother. Can't confirm whether it sounds better, but you guys should also check out Alpaca Linears from primekb.com. I come from Alexo Capital. The Friday you build this keyboard. Yes, Rotten Box, this Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, my normal EU-friendly Friday streaming time. I will be building a keyboard for Alexo Capo, everyone, in case you guys didn't see my tweet. If you guys don't know who Alexo Capo is, he's one of the biggest, I believe he's one of the biggest EU streamers on Twitch. He has killed one of my childhood heroes, Faker and Lane. One of the things he's known for. But he's also a really nice guy. Faker dead. When is Zio going to release their clicky switch? I have no idea. There are still some things Zeal said that he wants to work on. That's why I also haven't received any of their prototypes yet, so yeah. What are your thoughts on the new drop Palm Inver Pandas? I don't think they're new. Inver Pandas have been around for a while. They're okay linears. No, they are not okay linears. They're pretty meh. I would only use pandas to make holy pandas. Have you unboxed a space cable? I already have, yes. Do you have a preference for light lube? Not really. When it comes to light lubes, I just use whatever is out there on the market. I used to use VPF 15 quite a bit. I still have some. I also like 3203. Yeah, those are probably the light lubes that I use. But I personally don't have a strict preference for lubes. I'll use whatever I have on hand. This chat is so active. What do you think of C3 stabs? I still haven't tried them out. I haven't received them. Maybe I should just purchase a set, huh? I never purchased a set because I was told I'd be receiving some to try out and review. They never sent it to me. I also feel like C3 stabs, people have also kind of ruled out as not a good option from what I've seen based off other reviews. I'm not really sure if there's a point to me to trying them out anymore. Also, is the music, you guys can hear the music, right? Yes, all right. Durox stabs at novelties now, which is dope. I also have not, no, I have tried out Durox stabs. Yeah, Durox stabs are pretty nice. Assuming Durox stabs, Zeal stabs, EPBT stabs, assuming they're all pretty much the same, I will say they do have, you have to be careful with it, with the wire popping out. But if you want to avoid the smoothness RNG game that you're facing with GMK cherry screw-in stabs, then Durox stabs are probably the way to go right now. Cheap price. Don't have to worry about smoothness really, but if you're not careful, the wire might pop out when you pull off keycaps. What's the average size of a keyboard? I'm not too sure. What do you mean by average size? That's a good question. I don't know what most people own. What is the average size people own? All right, this is looking a lot better. Switches look much straighter this time. Hopefully I won't have to straighten many. What is Taeha's favorite keys? My favorite key is the space bar key. T-Dream, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Can you please suggest me 1800 or full size or TKL case that I can buy now with brass plate and bottom brass accent? Does not exist. You can purchase the KBD 19X. That is an 1800 keyboard with a brass plate, but it doesn't have a brass accent bottom. You can also try to pick up a KBD 8X Mark II in the aftermarket, but you can't purchase it now, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Let me turn on my fan. What should I do when my PCB shorts when I put it in the case? Mr. Fleebo asks. Find out what's causing the short and then eliminate that contact. I'm gonna guess your plate is somehow touching the case. Or maybe your screw and stab. Your screw is touching the case. So you have to find out where that point of contact is and then put like a piece of paper or tissue. Man, my neighbors are loud today. How did you learn to build keyboards? Like, when did you start and why? How did I learn? I learned by just picking things up. Um, not that I'm a super happy Hyperfuse Day. 5 years, man. I'm definitely not considered. I'm not considered like a OG when it comes to keyboards, but I guess relative to the new age of most newcomers, I guess I'm considered a veteran in keyboards. But yeah, I started in 2015, but I didn't really go deep into the hobby until 2017. Yeah, I just kind of picked it up by staying around in the community, asking people. I just kind of dove into the hobby. Like, there was no option back in the day to like go into a stream and go, what's the best X? What's the best Y? What is this? How do you do this? Like, there wasn't that long ago. There wasn't that even 2 years ago. You just kind of tinkered around on your own, and you read up on what other community members were doing and trying it out yourself. That's kind of how I learned. No, I'm not roasting. I'm just saying I'm not a veteran when it comes to like enthusiast standards, but that's how I learned still. Penguin, thank you so much for the 9 months. Crazy, thank you so much for the tip. What do I lube my blue Alps with? The top housing and all the sliders have been scratched for me, so I don't know what's good and bad for Alps switches in terms of lubing. Also, what do you think of ink blues compared to Cherry MX blues? I haven't tried ink blues yet, so can't say. As for lubing Alp switches, I would recommend dry lube. Most people use a finish line. If you can also find RO59, that's another popular dry lube that people use for Alps. You watch One Piece? Of course I do. Nate Nav, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Nathan is 45. Oh yeah, a lot of people also, they didn't get my humor in that Tfue video. There's so many comments in that Tfue video saying, how does this man not know what Fortnite is? And everyone thinking that I'm 45, that I'm actually 45 based off that video. I've been watching your stream for a while and I really appreciate what you've done for the keyboard community. Thank you for the content streams and entertainment. You're appreciated a lot, sir. I began exploring this hobby because of you, and I hope to build my own custom when I obtain a job in the near future. Thank you, Mint Tofu. Hopefully, you can afford a custom in the future. You do look pretty old. You aren't? I can't tell if you're actually 45 anymore. These noobs don't know you're actually 55. New World Order, thank you so much for the 100 bits. All right. It's been so long since our favorite time of the stream. Sponsor time. We have a couple sponsors of Taeha Types. Oh shoot, we're at 900 viewers? What the heck? Is this the power of Tfue? What is this copy paste? The first sponsor we have is DixieMech. Head on over to dixiemech.com/TaehaTypes. GMK Burgundy closes out in 3 days. If you guys are looking for a red and black keycap set, go check out GMK Burgundy. Mech Madness also opens up on February 3rd. That's when I think we can start creating our brackets for Mech Madness. If you guys don't know what Mech Madness is, go check it out. It's also on DixieMech's website as well. It's essentially March Madness, but the community pits keyboards against other keyboards and keycap sets against other keycap sets. And this year, we're even going to have a desk mat tier. So this should be fun. There's tons of prizes available depending on how well you predict your brackets. So go check it out. I believe it opens up February 3rd. Oh man, I can't say this name. I'm gonna say it as Juice or OP. Thank you so much for the 4 months. We were just watching it earlier. Yeah. Next sponsor we have is Drop. Head on over to drop.com. They've got tons of cool products. They released some new headphone. Something Panda. Something Drop X Inver Panda headphone. Some kind of Panda thing. Go check it out. Supposedly it's getting hyped by a lot of audio enthusiasts. But Drop also has tons of keyboard products you can purchase. I also received an email today saying that Zio PC switches are also available for purchase through Drop as well. I do also have Cake. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Mint Tofu. Thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. I do have links for affiliate links and referrals underneath the stream if you want to help support the channel. The next sponsor we have is KBD Fans. Head on over to kbdfans.com. If you guys want to start off your keyboard building journey, but don't have you don't have a couple of the grand sitting in your wallet, KBD Fans is a place to start that I recommend for most people. Chat going Papega feels great that I am unable to mod today. Agent Scarn, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Next sponsor is Keycult.io. Head on over to keycult.io. Join their newsletter if you guys want to be notified of when their next keyboard sale is. They are the company that helped manufacture the case for Tfue. And they also sell keyboards almost every month. So go check them out. Dixel, thank you so much for the 8 months. 2/3 of the year, we almost there. Thank you, thank you. The next sponsor we have is Kono. Head on over to kono.store. They have tons of keycap sets that are available for pre-order currently, as well as keyboards like the Cura 96. Drunken Tavern, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. The next sponsor we have is Novel Keys. Head on over to novelkeys.xyz. Our cream still sold out, but GMK Darling is going to run soon, I believe. Ooh. GMK Darling, I'm pretty excited about. I'm probably going to join in on GMK Darling. I don't care about for the theme of it or the weebness. Oh, it's live. Okay, GMK Darling is live. My bad. But I think the color scheme, I really like it. I will definitely be joining in for that. But you can also purchase most switches on the market through Novel Keys. They've got tons of desk mats, keyboard merch, Taeha type stickers. I do have a discount code with Novel Keys. If you use Taeha Keys at checkout, saves you 5% off in-stock items only. Jorbulus, thank you so much for the 1 year. Crazy. We had a couple 1 years today. Thank you so much. What else? Are you joining Modern Dolce? Oh, I also forgot Modern Dolce Light. Modern Dolce Light will run after GMK Burgundy, guys. So lots of keycap sets, strong keycap sets coming out next month. Hopefully your wallets are prepared. I will definitely be joining in on GMK Modern Dolce Light. February is going to be a bad month for people. Where was I? The next sponsor we have is Prime Keyboards. head on over to primekb.com. We checked out their alpaca linear switches today. Highly recommend. But they've also got DSA keycap sets, PCB parts, Durox stabilizers, amongst other things. Next sponsor we have is switchmod.net. Head on over to switchmod.net/Taeha types. Saves you 4% off your lube purchases. I get all of my lubes from there. Also, GMK Metaverse Round 2 is currently live. You have to go to switchmod.net/TT or just use discount code TT for checkout. It will save you $5 off your Metaverse purchase. A lot of people not using that discount code and asking Krobit for a refund, but he can't do that after the fact. Chad11, thank you so much for the 10 months. Why do you leave several of your own boards unbuilt for a long time? A couple reasons, Chad. I'm too lazy to lube my switches. I also prioritize client builds over my personal builds. Yeah, mostly that. Mostly it's the switch lubing part. I'm too lazy to lube switches. And I already have a decent amount of keyboards already built, so yeah. Used the Novel Keys code before and it's worked, and I tried using it on the NK65 extras that went live on Monday and it did not work. Emailed them, said that code is not applicable. Did you use a wrong code? If it's extras, I believe it should work. Unless it wasn't in stock. I don't know how the extras worked for the NK65. Where else? Can we get a sub goal to see some personal builds? I'll probably build some personal boards during the subathon. I need to somehow fill up content, right? I don't know what to set my rate for my new subathon. Should I make it 25 seconds per sub? 20 seconds? When's next subathon? I'm not sure. I don't know yet, but I broke 50K yesterday, so I feel like we should celebrate a little bit. I'm kind of scared. It'll probably be over 30 hours if past subathons are indicative of anything. I do hope, though, after this subathon, I want to hit my next emote goal, which is kind of high. We'll see if we can reach it. But I'll probably do some kind of giveaway thing as well, where it's tiered. Kind of like what we did for the charity, where depending on the number of subs we get, I will give away some prizes. Oh, yes. So I will have prizes definitely for the 50K celebration subathon. I will also have a big giveaway for the 100K video on YouTube. That's gonna probably take a while. I'm waiting until I get my silver play button to film my 100K video. But I do have giveaways planned for both of those events. When is the subathon? I haven't decided yet. I will definitely make an announcement. I'm trying to gather some prizes first. Ask sponsors to help. Need to get on that, so yeah. We can make Taeha type suffer because he won't have to go to work after the weekend. What do you mean? Oh, Tony, thank you so much for the 4 months. Yeah. I'm excited for next month, though. I finally got my motorized slider slash 3D axis head working yesterday. I was a bit worried it wouldn't be able to hold my C200, but it handles the payload fine. So when I start making YouTube videos, we're gonna get some cool B-roll footage now. I can also probably take it to meetups if I really wanted to take my slider around. It's not too big, just kind of a hassle to travel with. Clavier, hello. Nathan will eat the cat for 200k. Yes. Didn't you guys know Asians eat cats? Why else do you think I bought 2 cats? 2 kittens. Alinity 2.0. How do I get my words per minute from 70 to 80 to 100 plus? Don't make mistakes. I say this often, but the biggest reason why people's typing speeds take a hit is just due to mistakes. If you can not make a mistake and type at a steady pace, you will get faster. Assuming your accuracy is really good, then you just have to practice finger dexterity. Maybe muscle memory if you need to work on that. Asteen, thank you so much for the 4 months. There's tons of websites where you can practice typing. So I'd recommend you check them out. Weren't you in Seattle? I was, yes, I came back. Brought back the coronavirus home with you. What do you mean? I took the coronavirus to Seattle. That person they were talking about on the news in Seattle, that was me. T-Dream, thank you so much for 100 bits. Are there any cases which are going to be available soon that I should know of with brass bottom and brass plate? Thank you. Not that I know of. At least not in the 1800 form factor. Also, don't know what your budget is, T-Dream. That's a very important factor. Depending on your budget, you might not even have any options that you're looking for. Yo, y'all think the coronavirus will come shipped with my KBD fans order? Oh my gosh. Oh, also, this is big news for keyboard enthusiasts. If you guys are currently in a group buy that hasn't shipped yet, it will most likely get delayed. I believe China has declared that like you can't work or go into production until like February 9th or something due to the virus. And most likely your keyboard has been manufactured at a city in China where that applies. So just be aware. I don't know if Discords have been announcing it, but yeah, if you're in a keyboard group buy for cases, most likely it will get delayed a couple weeks. On top of Chinese Lunar New Year that happened, this coronavirus, there's going to be quite a bit of delays for keyboard group buys. Virus won't carry over? I'm not sure. I am no virus or disease expert. Maybe we can ask our resident doctor, Redacted S. Redacted S, how does the virus transfer over? Do you think TGR boards are worth the price? Functional, do you mean retail price or aftermarket price? Meanwhile, I'm making all the cases within the EU. I don't know, I haven't learned virus yet. Aftermarket. Ooh, functional saying, do I think TGRs are worth the aftermarket price? Here's what I think. So I will start off by saying when I started off in the hobby, I definitely paid aftermarket prices for some keyboards that I really wanted. Having done that for a good year or two until I became knowledgeable and learned in what I like and my preferences, I personally don't think any keyboard should be worth that much unless it has significant emotional value or attachment to you. Yeah. Like I think if you're gonna pay TGR aftermarket prices, you might as well just get a one-off commission from like Keycult and actually make something that means something to you. Unless like the TGR aesthetic is like your absolute dream aesthetic, then yeah, I guess that's emotional attachment in itself. But if you want a TGR just for the sake of wanting a TGR, I don't think the aftermarket price, for not even just for TGR, but for any keyboard, I don't think aftermarket prices are really worth it in my opinion. And the thing is, if you wait long enough, the price will come down. Like it might be hard to believe that fads are a thing in keyboards, but I think the keyboard hobby definitely, we're starting to see trends and fads that come and go. So once the fad dies down for it, or you wait long enough, I think the price will definitely come down eventually. What about the flex though? Yeah, I mean, if you really want to flex on your keyboard nerds, friends, then that is, I won't judge you on that. That's a personally. Stop with your boomer patience. I want my key now. All right, we have finished soldering. Let us check for straightness. Sean's too funny. What's the flavor of the month in Keyworld right now, chat? This, Sean. The keyboard hobby is starting to use this plastic called UHMWPE. Super smooth. And still gasket mount. That makes sense. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. I recently started to realize that many of these boards are coveted because of rarity more than anything else. I think that's definitely true functional. Oh, my camera is having trouble focusing today. But I mean, it also depends on what kind of TGR you're talking about. Functional, like if you're looking to get like a TGR Jane, not the V2. The TGR Jane definitely has historical value as well. So like historical value is definitely a thing in keyboards. It's a collector's hobby, so historical value definitely is something that people are going to charge for. And for some people, they really want the historical value of it, and they care deeply about it. For some people, they don't care at all about the historical value. Everyone has their own reasons. I bought Nathan's Jane C for historical value. That is true. Future Crime. I missed that board, Future Crime. Give it back. Give me back my board, Future Crime. We did a trade. You got... I bought something off you. I forget what I bought off you though. I love that board. Yo, I loved it too. I regret letting it go. The TGR Jane V1, the olive color, oh, it's so nice. I should have never let it go, but I could not afford to keep all the keyboards I have purchased, so I don't remember it has Alps in it now. Nice. I feel like you've rebuilt it a couple times. I swear I've seen it with multiple builds. Junhee Ya, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Razor Hansu and Elite historical value. Remember when Nathan had like a ton of duck boards? I remember. Yeah, I had a huge thing for duck boards when I started off. And I definitely did not purchase most of them for retail price. Alright, stepped caps lock. How straight is this stepped cap? Wait, what? What? How is this tab key crooked?
머니웰 스펜트 타이어 파그.
Okay, this tab key is crooked somehow, even though it's fixed. YP Chrono, thank you so much for the 3 months. Alright, but stepped caps lock looks straight, left shift looks straight, bottom row looks straight. I heard they'll be using USB-C going forward. Who? TGR? Yes, so TGR has been USB Mini for a while, as well as many other keyboards. But the Jane V2 CE, I believe, is the last TGR board with the Mini. I think Yuxi has said he will be moving to USB-C. Alright, backspace looks straight. Pipe key could be pushed up a little bit. Koguma, hello. Enter looks straight. Left shift looks straight. Okay. We can assemble this. We might have to, there might be crooked alpha keys. And I will probably straighten it off stream, but for the sake of the stream's length, I will do that off stream. Even if you use PCB mount switches, there's no guarantee it'll be smooth, straight. So, how long have you had that set of hyperfuse for testing? At least since I started streaming. So at least 1.5 years, this has been my set for testing straightness. All right. I am going to go wash my hands. Oh, wait. we didn't check whether this board works. Looks like my cable doesn't work. No, this cable's been giving me issues. Maybe it's time to decommission this cable. Did I not Oh. I didn't even solder the bottom row. Alright. This bottom row is not soldered. Do you creams or inks? I personally like creams for the sound. Back. Is this FN key? I'm gonna guess this is the FN key. It's definitely soldered. All right, keyboard works. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands because I soldered. I will be back. Let me turn this off. Oh my gosh, Luffy is KTFO. Be back. He's just gonna go back to sleep after. Gonna head out. Hopefully I'll be back for Taeha tonight. Have a good one, Keone. Alright, they just stretched and went back to sleep. So we were actually sent a keycap set for this. Tifu is playing right now with your keyboard? Yeah, he's been playing with it since yesterday. What the heck? So just to check for straightness, we might as well put this on, right? Ooh, this has re-legendables. Nice. Arrow keys. Don't need the 5. A, S, D, F, G, H. Ooh. F8. It's got some blinks. F9. Help. Print screen, I believe. Crap, where does print screen? Yes, I was right. Got some QWE. ASD. This is not, I guess it is technically white on black, yes. But it's from an old keyboard. Minicom. But yes, these are just double shot. ZXCVBNM. Ooh, it's sounding nice so far though. Is it just printed paper? How do you add the text? Yes, so for those of you guys who don't know about re-legendables, you can basically just pop it on. You can print a piece of paper, whatever, you can put a sticker, and then you just pop this back on to protect it from getting worn out. If you go to your local USPS store or even grocery stores, most of them have these re-legendable keys because they oftentimes program it to do something else, and they have it say something other than Whole Foods. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Whole Foods does this as well, or uses these keyboards. Home, insert, home goes there. ZXC F2. Oh, shift select. What the heck? Look at this Chad. TDD announcer? What is this? This is probably like a 9U spacebar here. This exceeds. It goes. Oh, I can actually put this in. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, it's about 9Us or something. I forget. Can't use this. Down arrow key. Got a bunch of blanks. I forget where they go. ZXCV. Is that? Oh no! So they also sent me a set of white on black to fill up the rest. Oh wait, I forgot. Pause goes here. TY. I forgot the numero. This is the numero. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sounding nice. Ooh, R has a remain. Oh, it's a sticker. Escape. One new shift. JKL 5, 6. See, there's our scroll lock. Page down. Another blink. Insert. 1 S. Another blink. ZX. Can you show me the case? Yes, I will get to the case in a bit. Hold on. I just need to make sure switches are on straight because this is plate mount. Dang, I have a lot of these blinks. I wonder. I guess I can't use these blinks because I'm using the number. Unless we go for a blink number. I'm not sure if I have enough UI. OP. Oh, this is sounding crisp. F12. What? Five. Oh, there you go. Ooh. This number sounds so good. I think that's all we can use for this. None of these keys fit. So yes, I am listening to the same music as you guys. Angelico, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Spurts, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Richie Rich, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Where's Joe? Thank you so much for the 7 months. Arrows, it's a different profile. It's not the correct profile, so I don't think I'm going to use it. The profile is incorrect. Alright. So we have, the Modi kit. Interesting. Okay, left shift. Control. Oh, wait. This has, okay. This has a mix. I guess we should go text plus icon. Because we only have text bottom row. Do you guys agree with me, chat? Wait, where's the last? Is this an RGB PCB? It does not have RGB, but you could definitely install it yourself if you want. Yeah, let's do text. Text plus icon. That's all we can use from this keycap, this set. Wait, there's no backspace? Oh, there's no backspace. And then we fill up the rest with white on black. I hate these types of keycap puzzles. Do you know where I can find the PCB? What PCB are you talking about? Oh, this texture is going to be so good. This is like smooth and used, and this is brand new. Did you join on MP3 Circa? I did not. You're telling me this guy could have put a fresh set of white on but chose to have those weird vint caps? Yes. This is the length to which keyboard enthusiasts will go for their keyboards. Okay, so the nice thing is they're using black caps, so it might be hard to tell if they're crooked or not, which I guess makes it easier on me. Dun. What do you think about unique profile caps like cat, etc.? I think cat is a decent profile to type on. I have no qualms with the profile really. Their legending needs a bit of work still though. It's not perfect. And I just don't like the font of cat. That's my biggest gripe with cat. I don't like the font. I much rather prefer the font on GMK. Nice. For some reason, the tab is crooked. I'm not sure how the tab... Is this a plate cutout issue? It's fixed, but the tab is crooked. Okay, I see. It wasn't seated all the way. I will have to desolder and reseat it properly. Your keyboard is so bad, my Am Pro with Cherry MX Reds is so much better. I see. I see, Mr. Fleebo. Can't argue with that. Did you cry for Kobe? Man. It was actually so sad. It's like some of my fondest family memories are of my family watching the Lakers growing up. Music? Wait, music is playing. Do you guys not hear music? Music is definitely playing. Yeah, like even my mom, who doesn't care for sports, she used to watch the Lakers games with us. And all the buzzer beaters Kobe had. Oh man. It was such a roller coaster watching him play, but it was like the good kind of roller coaster. Man. Like the series he had with his against the Celtics. How many times was the finals against the Celtics when Kobe played? It was like 3 or 4 times, right? Man, it was insane. I'm just gonna use a different switch. Oh, twice? Oh, okay. Twice with Kobe, I see. Regardless if you watched him or not, yeah, I mean, it is sad. But I'm just saying, I was definitely sad. I also myself am not a huge sports person, but Kobe was one of the few people I followed growing up. Where did I put the keycap for? Oh. All right, now that's straight. Did you guys see Dr. K's clip regarding? There was a clip of him that got clipped. Is that the right sentence? There was a clip of him that got clipped. All right, that is straight. Thank you everyone who has been waiting. We can now assemble this keyboard. Finally. You guys ready for this? When you shoot wadded up paper into the trash, you don't say Jordan or LeBron, you always say Kobe. Yeah. That was something that I just kinda, I never thought about it, but like I didn't realize it was a legacy until he left us. Cause like that was always a thing for me growing up. But yeah, like when I first saw like the tweets and messages about that, I was like, wow, that actually is a legacy. That he has left behind for us. And I can say I was a part of it growing up. Why did you put on the caps before putting the case together? For this build, yes. This build was built with a half plate, so I wanted to make sure that the switches were seated straight. But from seeing this with the naked eye at least, everything looks pretty straight. The Gateron ink pins are pretty tight. I will definitely check off stream afterwards, but for the stream purposes, it is good enough. Alright, so you guys have seen this keyboard, right? I am still holding on to this keyboard. Because this is also going into this keyboard. So yeah, I've still been holding on to this. because because this keyboard has had many ups and downs. Neon green Alps in this build. But we are going to disassemble this. Oh, look at this bottom. This is one sexy bottom. Wrong screw size. Why is it in Hebrew? What kind of question is that? What? Adderall, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Clausy, thank you so much for the 5 months. Just Loops from Sakurio, so smooth, Craigasm. Nice. Neon green doesn't sound as good for what it's worth in the aftermarket. Oh, for sure. Neon greens are mostly because of the rarity of it. I will say, I think neon greens definitely do feel nice, but yeah, I also don't think they're worth. I don't think any Switch should be worth the price that a neon green is. Right. Drop the bottom piece. Where did I put my screwdriver? What? Am I blind? Where did I put the screwdriver? Oh, it's right here. Natured Soup, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And Effin Lit, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Getting old? Yeah, I'm 45. Come on. How are the new kitties doing? They're doing great. They're so cute too. You look 15? Big rice ball. Thank you so much. I have never been called. I've never been told that I look like a 15-year-old. You have no idea how happy that makes me. I wish I looked like a 15-year-old. Do I look like a 15? Really? Hi, I'm new. Simon Blake, hello. You're not actually 45, right? No, I'm not actually 45. Actually, no, you could look 15. I've never heard that I look less than 20 ever in my life. Hands, say you're 26. You can judge someone by their hands? Blobfish, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Leas Live, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright. This is what the bottom of the chain looks. Oh, this purple. This build here today is for Kobe. Actually, this purple's kind of light to be Kobe's color, but at least it's purple. Purple, it's not quite yellow too, but purple and bronze. There you go. All right. You look not a day over 7. Okay, chat is just trolling me now. How much is this? This keyboard retailed. I actually don't know what the purple one retailed for. The purple one here is a bit rarer. It was only a private option available for friends and family. In the aftermarket, this currently fetches a couple grands. What the Pudsey? Hello. Someone is making a podcast about me. What? Why? Is this a successful podcast that you're being featured on? How low does this podcast have to stoop? How desperate must they be to have an episode on Pudsey? Oh wait, is wait not about keyboards, right, Pudsey? I think you posted in Bulgogi. It's not about keyboards, it's about something else, right? Yes, okay, I saw it. Okay, I remember what you're talking about. Alright, so we're gonna swap this build in. How are you, Pudsey? Grace, hello? Oh, Grace! I didn't know you streamed. I saw you followed me on Twitter today, so I followed you back. And I found out you're a streamer. What is your favorite color? My favorite color, it depends on the item, to be honest. But I guess I'm boring. I like neutral colors in general. If I have to pick a color, probably red or blue. Black like his heart? That's toxic. I haven't seen Soran. Soran was here earlier. But today also isn't an EU-friendly stream. Soran lives over in EU, so it's decently late for him today. I'm in EU as well? Oh. How do you feel about Everglides? I haven't tried out their stabilizers. Have you tried UHM WP stems? Actually, we just did today on stream. Luke Sarver, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. All right. Put this piece like so. How are they? They are amazingly smooth, actually. Put them in an alpaca switch housing, and it's pretty smooth. Can you lube Zeal stabs? Yes, you can lube any stabilizer you want. What ratio of coffee to water do you use? I generally use 17:1, Panda. Alright, some of these screws are shorter, what the heck? (16:1). Yeah, I'll change it up depending on the bean. I experiment with every bag of bean that I purchase. It just depends on the bean, really. Let's say I don't have lube. Could I use lotion? Unfortunately not. I don't recommend you lube your keyboards with lotion. It's gonna not be good. You should reserve lubing with lotion for other things. Let's just leave it at that. Have you ever heard of lubing switches with PTFE powder? Yes, a lot of people actually lube their... PTFE is definitely something that community members use. I personally prefer... I have tried it, it wasn't my favorite, but some people really like it, so... The Internet Explorer, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Do you have a favorite roaster? I like Chromatics coffee up in the Bay Area. How much for your service? It is listed on my website. Do you need to reapply lube over time? I believe you should, yes. I am of the opinion lube eventually loses its effect and you need to re-lube it. One day we'll have a coffee segment, Taeha roast. I do want it to brew coffee on stream, but I don't have my pouring skills down still. It's not perfect. But when it is ready to show off on stream, I would definitely love to brew coffee on stream. You don't need pouring skills, just confidence. Teach me about keeps and I'll teach you about coffee. I can teach you about keeps, that's what my stream is for. Is there such a thing as a reusable filter for the Chemex? I haven't heard about a reusable filter. I don't know if I would trust a reusable filter. Metal filters. I don't think I've actually tried a metal filter. There's metal filters, but paper are the best. I would assume paper filters would outperform metal filters. Do you prefer aluminum or brass plate? I personally like aluminum plates, but brass plates are very popular in the community. All right. Finally done with this build. Going off to bed. We'll be drinking a lot of coffee tomorrow. Have a good night, Future Crime. Dream about me. Dream about me using and stealing your TGR Jane Olive. Ja-jan. We have finished the build. Do you guys like this better over the other one in terms of aesthetics? How does this look? Ooh. Purple and black, I feel like, is the most common color scheme when it comes to purple boards. It looks nice. I'm still not huge on purple, but it looks very nice. The re-legendables, also very cool. All right, so this is what the back looks like. So it has a stainless steel piece here, has Jane engraved on it. This is the bottom. This is a piece of aluminum and then a brass plate. Also has Jane written on it. TGR version 2.0. Who is Jane? That's a good question. You should ask TGR. Ooh. Ooh. This bottom row though. All right. Gonna take the YouTube screenshot. Oh crap. What is the best angle for this? Like this? It's kind of being blown out. Hold on. What is it? Too much shine? Is that better? Three, two, one. Boom. All right. Can we get, do we even have mods in chat? Can we get the words per minute bot up? We might have 0 mods today. No mods? All right, I will do it myself. No biggie. Oh, nice. Sounds like we need new mods. I might need new mods. We'll see. My numbers have kind of gone up the past couple days. It might be time. All right, place your bets. For those of you guys who are new here, at the end of every build, I do a 10 fast fingers, 1 minute typing test run. And you guys can guess what you think I will type, what my speed will be. So the bot, in case you guys didn't know, the bot only takes the first number you type in. So even if after you type in your guess, it's locked in, there's no point in typing new guesses because it will only log the first guess of the person, of every person, sorry. All right. So. Yes, there's no point in spamming numbers after you have guessed because the bot is very simple. It sees your first guess and that's all it keeps track of. All right, so this was built with Black Gateron inks. They were switch filmed. I think the lube was... Oh crap. I believe it was lube with Tribosys 3204. I could be wrong though. And this is using a half polycarbonate plate. Here we go. First typing test after a hiatus. Oh, hold on. Whew. Gotta raise my chair. We do. We do. $131. Not too bad. Better than 120s. All right, these are what the mods sound like. It feels really nice though. I'm new to the scene, really want to get in on it. Is there anything except the switches that changes the feel when typing? Yes. The mounting system used for the keyboard, the plate material, the plate cutouts, the keycaps change the typing feel. Tons of things affect typing feel. Ooh. There's so much bass coming from this. I think maybe the plate's like can you guys hear the bass? So bassy, Davey 504 join the chat. How long until someone samples one of your typing tests? Ooh, that'd be cool, Zekin. That'd be cool. If any musicians out there want to sample my music. Coming to you, EDC 2020, a Taeha Types remix. All right. Jane V2, I think, favorite typing experience board from last year. If I just consider the typing experience, I really love the mounting and the plate on the Jane V2. And this is definitely one of the nicer Jane V2s I've built, I think, in terms of typing experience. It feels so good with the half polycarb plate. It's not for everyone. It's very, there's a lot of give and it's a very soft bottom out, but I really like it. Here we go. One more time. Last one. E-Guy, thank you so much for the 500 bits.
In your opinion, what is the best feeling on the sounding switch? Also, what color is your hexagon ring? Pretty.
Best feeling and sounding switch is entirely subjective, E-Guy. Color? It's silver. Sterling silver. Archie, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Sparky, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Breadnan, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright. Okay, 141. Upping my average. How do you guys like this? Back on average? Yeah. When are the commissions available? I am hoping to reopen sometime next month. We'll see. January is almost over. So I guess I won't be opening up this month. Damn, bro, this keyboard looking clean. Thank you, Heart. Are you new here? What's the highest words per minute you have ever gotten? 156, 151 on stream. You want commission? Dang, Grace making that money after she got her new job. Okay, I see you. Is it possible to get a nice typing feel without paying like $300 US? Yes. Paying for more doesn't necessarily equate to a nicer typing experience here. I mean, obviously, a more expensive keyboard should feel nicer, but some people are willing to pay a lot just for the aesthetics or the exclusivity of it and whatnot. I thought you hit like 165. I've never hit 165 on a typing test. Would there be a difference between polycarb plate and an acrylic plates? So I have never done a scientific comparison where I built the same keyboard with the same switches and keycaps where the only variable was the plate between polycarb and acrylic. So I can't really say. I would assume there would at least be an acoustic difference though. Polycarb and acrylic have pretty different material properties. What happened? Oh, what the? When did this happen? What?
시밀러 스위치즈 투 미치즈 I love giving money away 파그 챔프.
E-Guy, thanks for the 200 bits. Switches similar to Nixie's. Just get Cherry MX Blacks and use it for a year. Hey Taeha types and key cult. Can't the Victory auction be scammed by going super high? What do you mean, Santa Boom? I don't understand your logic. Yeah. This is Jordan. Hello. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. He means bidding 10K. Well, sure. Yeah, you can bid 10K. And if you win the Victory auction, you have to pay it. If you don't pay and you just bid for the hell of it, then you are banned from future sales. Yeah, you play yourself. If you bid 10K and that's the winning bid, you have to pay it. I'm saying if it's the winning bid. When will you give up open up commissions again? I'm hoping next month. Whoa, June! How are you doing? 3 months or 5 months? Thank you so much. How are you doing? I haven't seen your new video yet, but I saw you came out with a violin video. This is the keyboard we built today. It's kind of similar to yours, June, but it's purple. You should go watch it sometime. Yeah, I'll go watch it after. Should I react to it right now on stream? No, I'll get copyrighted actually. Are those keycaps plastic? Yes, these are called relegendables. It's just a plastic cover that comes off. So like you can print out a piece of paper, put it here, and then lock it into place. Yeah. E-Guy, thank you so much for the 40 bits. Also, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. What key set is that? This is from a Minicom keycap set, the relegendables, as well as the numero keys, the mod keys here, the colored ones. I forget the name. It's like the Modi kit. Ran a couple years ago, and then the rest of the keys are GMK white on black. Are you Vietnamese? I'm not Vietnamese. I'm Korean. How long have I been live for 3 hours? Oh, that felt so long. What to do next? Should I just go get dinner? Should I wake up my cats? Do you have a discount code for Kono? I do not, unfortunately. GMK is my favorite, but any brand of keycaps that are decent for someone on a budget. EPBT, JTK, Max Keys, all great options. Play some League? I do need to play my placements. I haven't finished my placements. 0 for 3 currently. What's your favorite mouse? MX Master 3. Best mouse in the world. But I'm more into productivity, so who pinged me? What? Want to finish your placements? Yo, are you home, Karoy? I'm D, if you're D.